Okay. So did anyone have any doubts as far as the muscular tissues are concerned? Any doubts? Anything you people wanted to ask? One more thing, please switch on your videos, everyone. All the students, switch on your videos, everyone.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, we stopped till cardiac muscles.
Yeah, we have done till cardiac muscles. Now we have to move forward and talk about the next type of the tissues that are there. That is the nervous tissue. This is the last tissue that we have to study under the various animal tissues that we have seen. What all things have we seen? We have seen epithelial tissues, right? Then we have seen connective tissues. We have seen muscular tissues. Now we are moving on to the fourth and the last type of tissue, that is the nervous tissue. Now, nervous tissue is that tissue in which the whole entire nervous system is made up of. Okay, so it is that tissue which makes up the whole entire nervous system. Basically, the brain, the spinal cord, the nerves, these are all composed of the nervous tissues of our body. Now, just like how you people have studied in the first chapter, how cell is the basic unit of life, same way, when you study about the nervous tissue, the basic, the most, like the most basic unit of the nervous tissue is the neuron. Okay, the neurons, or you can also call them as the nerve cells. So that is basically made up of, like, the whole entire nervous tissue is made up of that neuron or the nerve cells. So these are the functional unit of the nervous tissue. And this is the picture of a neuron. This is the diagram of a neuron wherein you can see different parts. Each of these parts have a specific function to perform and you should know about these parts. So let me explain how the neuron looks like. So to begin with, right in the middle, the star-shaped structure that you see is called as a cyton. Okay, you can call it as a cyton or you can call it as the cell body. Now, this cell body or the cyton, it has a proper nucleus present and it has a cytoplasm. Okay. Now, from this cell body or the cyton, there are many branch projections like this. Okay, there are several branch projections that come out of the cyton or the cell body, and these branch projections are what we call as the dendrites. Okay, so these are called as the dendrites. Okay. Now, from the cell body, a long projection arises, and this long projection is called as the axon. Okay, and at the end of the axon, it has branches like this. And these branches, they end with the swollen knob-like structure that we call as the synaptic vesicle. Okay, or the nerve ending. So these part, this is called as the nerve ending. So have you people understand like how to draw a structure of a neuron? And did you people notice how I have put all the labelings at one side? Not both the side, not top and bottom. All of it will be on one side. And then at the bottom, you will write figure and what you've drawn. So you've drawn a neuron. So this is your diagram of neuron. Now this, student, is very important as far as the exam is concerned. Because many a times they can directly ask you the question like, draw a well-labeled diagram of a neuron. So you have to draw this. You have to label it. They can either ask you to draw it or they will give you the drawing and then they'll ask you to label it. So all the labelings must be done carefully. Clear? So now when we talk about a neuron, so the cells of the nervous tissue, they are extremely specialized. They're highly specialized for being stimulated. Now, have you people noticed that, for example, if I'm saying something, okay, let's just say my video was off, okay, my mic was unmuted, and I said something, like I said, good evening everyone, can you hear me? So if you listen to me, so you people have been doing classes with me for a while, so you have now recognized my voice, isn't it? So even if my video is off and I speak, you people will understand that it is Mariam ma'am that is speaking, isn't it? But if some other person would come here and speak like, good evening students, you will quickly understand that this is not our teacher, isn't it? You'll understand this. How? Because of your nervous system, because of your brain, because your brain have been so properly, you can say, coordinated and so properly specialized that you understand things. So this specificity, or this, being highly specialized, is again because of the neurons that are there. And our nervous system is responsible for making us who we are. So all of our attributes, all of our qualities that we have, it's because of our nervous system. Clear, students? And then, for example, if I show you a picture, or even if I ask you, like, for example, all of you are sitting here, if I say a cat, instantly your minds have a cat picture drawn, isn't it? In your mind, you imagine what a cat looks like. Now, some of you would imagine a general cat, and then some of you that already have a cat, you will imagine your own cat, isn't it? That's what's going to happen. So why are you able to do that? And this happens like when I say cat, instantly you think of a cat, isn't it? Does it take 2 hours for you to imagine what a cat is like? No, right? Instantly you people understand what a cat is. So this quick transmission of information, that is also one of the most important thing that our nervous tissue performs. Clear, students? Any doubts?
Ma'am,
Anything you people want? Yes, Suleiman?
ma'am, just now, starting, ma'am, you told, uh, this neurons and this neurons are responsible for what? Can you say again?
Neurons. Neurons are the building blocks of our nervous system. Meaning, it's like millions of neurons are there, then only the nervous tissue and the nervous system will be made. So just like
No,
how,
ma'am,
hmm,
ma'am, ma'am,
yes,
ma'am, ma'am, in neurons, which thing they are responsible for? Neurons.
neurons, several
Uh,
neurons, they group together to form the nervous tissue. Okay, so this is like one component of it. One component which is very, very basic component. When millions of these neurons will be present, then the nervous tissue will be formed. Clear?
मैम वो क्वेश्चन नहीं है मैम, मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कि वो मतलब क्या रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेते हैं?
यही तो मैं बता रही हूँ कि जो नर्वस, जो हमारे न्यूरॉन्स हैं, उनकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ही यही है कि वो नर्वस टिश्यू को बनाए. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन जो हमारे बॉडी में ट्रैवल करती है ना, कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन, वो इन न्यूरॉन्स की वजह से ट्रैवल करती है. स्टार्ट होता है डेंड्राइट से, एंड होता है नर्व एंडिंग से. ऐसे ही बहुत सारे न्यूरॉन्स एक दूसरे से कनेक्टेड होते हैं. समझ गए?
ओके मैम, थैंक
एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड दैट? लाइक एवरीवन अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी? ओके.
Yeah.
ऑलराइट, वेरी गुड. All right. So now talking about the different parts of the neuron. Okay. So like wherever, okay, one more thing, students, if there is, like anywhere you people have a difficulty when I'm speaking some or explaining something in English, you can ask me to explain that in Hindi also. That will be very fun. If you people get stuck, it's fun. I spoke Hindi after such a long while with my students. First time, like after a really long while. Good. Suleiman, you brought Hindi out. Okay. So
you मैम.
now talking about the different parts of neuron. Okay. So like I told you, the three major parts of a neuron, three major: cell body, which is also called as cyton, axon, and then there is dendrites. So when we talk about the cell body, so it is the main component of the neuron, which contains a nucleus and contains a dense meaning thick cytoplasm. Okay, it has a very dense and a very thick cytoplasm. The second portion, the second long portion that comes out of the cell body, that is the axon, which is the single long part. And then from the cell body, all those branches that come out, those are called as the dendrites. So if you imagine how the transmission would happen, Then the dendrites, they are like all around. So whenever the information has to be sent from one neuron to another neuron, so these dendrites, they're going to catch the information, bring it to the cell body. And then from the cell body, it will move down the axon and then be dispersed to another neuron. So I'll show you how a neuron is connected to another neuron. For example, this is neuron number 1. The second neuron that will be connected with this will be in this manner. So this is the nerve endings. So the nerve endings of neuron number 1 is connected like sort of like the cyton of another neuron. Understood? So like this is the connection. So head, tail, like that connection. Understood? So that is your the way it is connected. And same way, the whole entire nervous system has this connection. So, talking about the length of one nerve cell or neuron is 1 meter. Okay, one nerve cell is 1 meter. You people have seen your mother's dupatta. That is a 2-meter dupatta, right? If you cut it in half, like don't cut it, imagine it in half. That is the length of one neuron. Imagine. And we have millions of it. So if anyone were to look at our nervous system, it's like a very entangled line throughout. Okay, millions of neurons are present in our nervous system. Now, neuron is the longest cell. You people know what is the largest cell? Which is the largest?
Ostrich egg.
Yes, ostrich egg. Yes, ostrich egg is the largest cell in the world. There's no cell larger than that. Which is the smallest cell? The tiniest cell?
Mycoplasma something.
Mycoplasma, which is a bacteria. Okay. And then the longest cell is the neuron. In terms of length, there's no cell that is of 1 meter length. So this is the longest cell. So many nerve fibers, they bound together by connective tissue and then they make up a nerve. Now the impulse, the signal that passes through the neurons, they are called as the nerve impulse. Okay, signal which passes through the neuron. We call it as the nerve impulse. It's like a stimulus that passes throughout. Now, the movement of muscles in the body is because of the nerve impulse only. The nervous system and the muscular system are very much coordinated. Even the skeletal system is very much coordinated. So it's like because the nerves and the muscles, they're like everywhere in our body. So it's like a connection that they have going on. So whenever we talk about any kind of movement, right? So in the movement, the muscles are playing a role, the bones are playing a role, and the neurons are playing a role. Clear? For example, you are running, okay? So when you're running, you are using your legs. Your legs have bones, your legs have muscles. Now, after running for a really long while, you start feeling pain in your leg, isn't it? Your legs start paining. Why do you understand your leg is paining? Because of the nervous tissue. Clear? Because of the neurons. Your neurons tell you that, okay, now you need to stop because your legs are paining. Clear, students? So, the skeletal system, the muscular system, the nervous system, these 3 systems are very well coordinated with each other. They work as a collective unit. This much is clear to everyone? All right,
Yes,
very good. Okay, so now you people note down. Suleiman, you had to write some cardiac muscles, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you write down from here and then everyone can join.
Okay, ma'am. I'm done.
Everyone's done till here?
Yes.
Oh. See, in this part, students, you write till the neurons are the functional unit of nervous tissue. Then you wait. Then you will draw the diagram. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes. Is someone saying something?
ma'am, should we write the cells of the nervous tissue
No,
or
no,
highly
not
special?
right now. Not
Then I'm done.
Oh, after the diagram, you people will begin. So,
Okay.
Done.
everyone's done till here.
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Ma'am, done.
Done, ma'am.
Done.
Everyone's done till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone's done?
No,
Okay,
ma'am.
Yes,
Suleiman,
ma'am.
you're also done?
Ma'am, almost.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes, done.
no, ma'am. Ma'am, actually saying, can you tell, ma'am, where is cytoplasm is marked?
Cytoplasm is dotted structures inside. The dotted structures inside the cytosol, that is the cytoplasm.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, done.
Done.
Done, ma'am.
Everyone's
Ma'am,
done till here?
no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done. Done.
Okay, everyone's done till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh. Now moving forward, we will be talking about the functions of the
Ma'am,
nervous tissue. Yes, yes.
ma'am, I mean this one, no, the nervous system.
You're still writing?
Oh, sorry, ma'am, I didn't say.
You're done?
No, ma'am.
Okay, let me explain the rest of it, then you'll write, okay? Because
Okay,
the class time will be over then. Okay, talking about the functions of the nervous tissue. Now see, you people know that nervous tissues are so important in our body. So they are responsible for receiving and transmitting the impulses, and that too very, very rapidly. For example, when you look at something, the moment you see something, instantly your brain tells you what you're looking at, isn't it? If I show you a picture of a bottle, if I show you my hand, so if you're looking at my hand, instantly your brain tells you that this is someone else's hand, right? If I show you my hand, would you think it is my feet? No, right? So that is because of the nervous system or the nervous tissue. So what it does is that it rapidly sends and receives the signal from the sense organs like eyes. And see, students, how many sense organs do we have? We have 5 sense organs. What are they? Eyes, skin,
Nose.
eyes, ears, nose, and tongue. Right? 5 sense organs are there. And the sense organs help us to be aware of our surroundings. So they're responsible for transmitting the impulses very rapidly from the sense organs to the brain. And then also the spinal cord in the form of impulses. Impulses mean certain information or certain signals. Now, after this information is sent to the brain and the spinal cord, then what happens? The brain interprets this information, meaning the brain processes the information and sends the response quickly to the muscle. So it helps to regulate the voluntary actions of our body, the involuntary actions. Like whenever if I say, you have to lift up your hand. So you think about lifting up your hand and then you lift it up, isn't it? So that is because it is regulating the voluntary actions, and it also regulates the involuntary actions. Is it clear, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Any
Yes, ma'am.
doubts?
No.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
So very happily, right now the chapter is complete. Okay, the control and coordination chapter is finally done. Now we will be moving on, like from the next class, not from today. From the next class, we'll be moving on to the next chapter. Do you people know the name of that chapter?
Ma'am, divisions.
Divisions.
Ma'am, one chapter is not division.
No. There's how do organisms reproduce. That's the next chapter. Okay. So we'll move on to that chapter. But before that, now see students, the next class that you have with me, every single one, I'm telling you right now, everyone listen carefully. All of you will come with this chapter prepared. Everyone, because I will take names and I will ask questions. And it is going to be brutal. So you have to prepare in such a way that even if ma'am is brutal, no worries. I'm so well prepared, right? So everyone will learn the chapter tissues and you will come. Okay? Is it clear
Okay.
to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you
Yes,
people
ma'am.
note down.
Ma'am, can you go now?
Yeah, Suleiman, are you done with like everything before the functions of nervous tissue?
Ma'am,
Yeah, are you done till the like before the part that is like before the functions of nervous tissue part?
no, ma'am. Writing the functions of nervous tissue. Yeah, the
And
first
before
point.
that, everything is done, na?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done.
Done, ma'am.
The students, one more thing. That time when I was saying that the next chapter that I will be beginning is how do organisms reproduce? That's not the chapter because you people are in class 9. Couldn't you have said that, ma'am, we don't even have that in our syllabus? The next chapter that I will be beginning is improvement in food resources. Okay, because how do organisms is for class 10th. I mistakenly said that for you. Okay?
Okay.
No one corrected
Okay,
me
ma'am.
also. And you're like, yes, ma'am. The chapter that is not there, you teach us that also. Huh? So I'll be starting improvement in food resources. Right now I check. Okay, everyone is done till here.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay, so those of you who are done, you can leave. Okay, and I'll meet you all in the next class. And those that are not done, you can wait and write. Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I
Okay,
have a
ma'am.
question.
Okay. All right.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
Ma'am, we won't take why do we fall in because my school is taking it.
Why do we fall in?
Yeah,
Okay, that is there for your syllabus.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll take your extra class for it and then complete it for you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, most welcome.
Ma'am.
Then
No, ma'am.
asking me something.
Yeah, ma'am.
Tell me.
Ma'am, and after tissues chapter is there, no, this one. Diversity in living organisms.
Which one?
Diversity in living organisms.
Diversity in living organisms.
Yeah, ma'am.
I'll have to check. Let me just check.
In my book, it's there.
In your book, it's there. I'll have to check there.
Yes, ma'am.
And accordingly, I will start the next chapter. But the main 3 chapters that are usually there for class 9 syllabus, that is like fundamental unit of life, then there's tissues, and then there's improvement in food resources. Okay, diversity in living organism, health and disease, and natural resources, right? These all chapters are there, isn't it?